It always seems like I start a video with a cigarette in my mouth, doesn't it? Anyway, alright, let's talk about life on the bus. So clearly it's a 12-metre bus, alright, big old fucking thing. Obviously it's Red Bull's old bus. It's got a lot of nice things on it, washing machines, underfloor heating, air conditioning, king size bed, bigger shower than I've ever had in a house. However, if it was just me, I'd probably have bought a long wheelbase Transit, sacrificed toilet, sacrificed shower, gone to swimming pools, gone to gyms for those type of things. Because you get better MPG, and I don't need a big bus. However, with Fiona, it's nice to have the luxuries. It's nice to be able to sit down for dinner as well, at a table and chairs. It's nice to be able to lie down on the sofa and read a book or watch a film. We can't watch a film at the minute because we've got no Wi-Fi, and obviously you can't get terrestrial TV in Holland or Germany, wherever I am. Little tractors going past. Don't know if you saw that. Anyway, where was I? The bus, the internet. Yeah, so I missed the Grand Prix yesterday, first Grand Prix of the year. I also missed Arsenal beating Chelsea and Fulham beating Spurs. So, you know, the football season's over, so I don't really care about that. But the Grand Prix I'd like to watch, and obviously MMA. I don't think I've missed an MMA event, but yeah, with no data, that's difficult at the moment. We'll try and sort this out this week, and maybe get a German SIM card. We're looking at doing a work away, which is like a voluntary thing, working on farms or orphanages, animal rescue, I don't know. We don't need to, so we're just enjoying exploring at the moment, but we are kind of half looking at one, see where we end up. Anyway, back to life on the bus. Obviously there's a lot of niceties. Now, you couldn't do it unless you had some other form of transport. Now, I mentioned on other videos we've got a scooter and we've also got the motorbike on the back. We won't be getting the motorbike off the back of the bus until Turkey, because Europe has silly rules, whereas Turkey you could just go anywhere you like, same as Georgia. Across mountains, there's no environmental kind of restrictions, none of that. So when we get to Turkey we'll probably use the motorbike a bit more, but until then it's the scooter. So if I was on a bus without that transport, that would be very, very difficult. Clearly, driving in city centres and smashing up traffic lights and Atlas stones isn't fun. Driving on the motorway is okay. It has a lot of nice things, but it's big. Right, and part of it being big is it's cold, I guess. It's difficult to heat. So our two most valuable resources are water and gas. Diesel we can pick up anywhere. Gas we can pick up most places, and water, but it just means we've got to go out of our way to pick them up. And with the gas, that obviously runs the underfloor heating. And we haven't had it on yet. Now, Fiona is constantly cold. She's constantly cold when she's in a fucking house. You know, she's always wrapped up in blankets and hot water bottles and stuff, so I think she's struggling a bit with the cold. But, you know, when we look at history, our generation, anyone that's in their 40s, we were the first generation that didn't have ice on the windows. We were the first generation that weren't cold as kids. That'll sink in for a minute. Alright? Every single person before us, well, unless you were royalty, I guess, were cold. Do you know, like, at certain times of the day. And I think, yeah, we've got a bit soft. So it is cold at times on the bus. You know, we could put the heating on, I guess, but like I say, finances are tough, and yeah, gas is a resource that if we don't need to use, we try not to. So yeah, just a little bit about the bus. I'm sure as yesterday it was officially on Met Office, it was 9 degrees I think here, but in the sun it felt like 20 degrees. It was really, really nice. Obviously out of the sun, it was still quite pleasant. It was still sunny and stuff. Back end of this week I think it's going to be 17, 18 in the shade, so that should be nice. And obviously every day that we go on, it's going to get warmer and warmer before we hit next winter. We just have to deal with it. Do you know, like 3 or 4 months. Call it hardship, I don't know what you'd call it. And then you get 8 months of sun, sitting on the beach, you know, having pizza, like scooting about, exploring castles or medieval towns, whatever we come across really. So yeah, life on the bus. It's not all roses. These videos, I'll be honest, you know, the good points and the bad points, you know. Like I say, we had a couple of blazing arguments when we hit the fucking traffic light, and when we hit the Atlas Stone. But other than that, we've been getting on really well. But yeah, you know, Fiona's done really well. I'm not complaining about the cold too much. I mean, the problem is, you know, you were taught at school, I guess, that if you're cold, start moving. You know, do press ups, do star jumps, whatever it is. Go for a walk. She can't do that, can she? So she hasn't got that mobility to generate the heat in her. And obviously when you're using hot water bottles or whatever, you cuddle a hot water bottle, your feet are still cold. You put it down at your feet, you know, your neck starts getting cold. I get it, right? But she's a trooper, she's a keeper, and she's doing really well, so I'm proud of her. And yeah, I think we'll survive this, right? It's, like I say, it's been a difficult first day, definitely a very difficult first day. Past 2 days have been awesome, just exploring around, and she's been cool. So yeah, that's life on the bus, warts and all, I guess. I'll update about Lardbrook later on.